obviously huge honor for you. You're going to be inducted in the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. You know, this team was honored as, you know, Team of the Year last year. What does it mean to you to be recognized, you know, for all of the things that you've accomplished in your career?
It's very humbling, and it's a surprise. The Team of the Year thing, I didn't even know that was coming. When you turn 50, Bob Baker gets a hold of you, or somebody from the Hall of Fame, and you have to fill out paperwork. So then there's a process after that. I don't really know much about all that, and it kind of just been out of my mind. You know, when it was time, or if I was even ever going to go in. But you know, I think I was actually getting an infusion at the hospital, and I kept getting a number came up on my phone, and I thought it was somebody from Australia calling me. And we got in the car, and I showed Danelle, and she goes, "That's from Knoxville." So I called him back, and it was Bob Baker, and he called to say that I'd be inducted this year, and it kind of blew me away. And that's when you reflect on everything, you know, from when you started, all the guys you worked for, all the owners you worked for, all the guys that helped you, all your mentors over time, you know, people that we've lost as far as, you know, Scott Gherkin, Kenny Woodruff, you know, would they be proud of? You know, a bunch of stuff just flushes your head with memories and stuff. You know, all the winning with Dawn, just, you know, you just think about so much stuff when you get it, and it, you know, it makes you, for all the hours and all the stuff that you do, it makes you feel that it was worth it.
Can that moment ever be topped, or is that up there as like you can't ever be that?
You kind of can like drop the mic after that, you know what I mean? So it's that's how I felt. I mean, I'm not being cocky or nothing, but you're like, well, I made it, so
yeah.
You know. But you know, I love racing, and I love the people. I love talking about racing. I love helping people. You know, that you know, want to, just like I was. You know, I asked a lot of questions when I was young, and there's guys that if they want to soak it up like a sponge, you know, you kind of keep going to them. If it's just a guy trying to find out what you're running at night, you know, I might not be telling the truth. You know what I mean? But if it's somebody that generally wants to learn and do this for a living, yeah, I'm just like the guys that helped me. I'll help him any way I can.
Yeah.
So in reflection, you know, you talk about like being a sponge, growing up, and some of the mentors that you had. What would be maybe some advice that you would give to the younger generation of Ricky Warners that are up and coming?
It just learn the basics of all of it. You know, your motor maintenance. There's, you know, fuel in the motor. There's not any big tricks, you know, guys. There might be something you do here and there at work, but night in, night out, the biggest thing is to listen to the driver and what he needs to be better, and understand how to get there.